The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted how many of us have been able to date across the valley. Well, with it being Valentine's Day, our reporter Simone Blair caught up with 3 local couples to see how they were able to find love.
Couples are celebrating Valentine's Day across the valley. Many met online, but not Bonnie McCormick and Frank Kuhn. They first met 20 years ago in high school.
I always kind of looked at him and thought, oh, he's cute, but he's so young.
She wouldn't give me the time of day.
The two reconnected on Facebook last March, but didn't have their first date until May. Since then, the couple has quickly gotten serious, with Bonnie moving back home to Trumbull County from Pennsylvania.
That was the last thing I was expecting. I had like all but sworn off dating at that point, and I said, oh, this is never going to happen. And then here he is showing up and changing my whole world.
From meeting in school to current students, Dylan Troy and Cameron Folks met in October on Tinder, and they had their first date at a drive-in movie a few weeks later. With the excitement of a new relationship, the couple has tried to be creative with spending time together.
You want to go do things, you want to go places, but you can't go places, obviously, with COVID because you're risking your life and other people's lives to just go on a date, and I didn't think that was worth it.
Dylan chatted with me while Cameron was at work. He said that getting takeout, long drives, and slowly meeting each other's friends and families have all made the couple stronger.
He's my best friend. And because of this pandemic, I was lucky enough to meet him, and I wouldn't have changed that for the world.
The pandemic hasn't only impacted things for couples meeting. Alexandria Fink and Will Lindbergh had their first few dates in late February and early March last year. As of September, they're engaged. The couple thought that having time alone during quarantine allowed them to focus on each other.
A lot of friends of mine, or friends of his, we couldn't see them due to the quarantine. We just had each other, and so there was no outside opinion on our relationship, and so we could just focus on each other.
The two met as co-workers a couple years ago. Back then, they didn't listen to the advice of a manager who thought they should date. Now they have advice for others.
If you make each other happy, that's what counts, even with differences or, something like that. Opinion?
All right. Don't go looking for anything.
That too.
It'll come to you eventually.
Simone Blair, 33 WYTV News.